Welcome to Hot Topics. I am Jody Ribbett. I'm actually a guest speaker today. Stacy has invited me down here to do a little talking, but I am not going to be doing the Hot Topics because if I did the Hot Topics, I'm afraid it would be a hot mess.
Woohoo!
So, what I'm going to talk about is noteworthy features of AgentNet. The first one I'd like to talk about is the pass-through program. This is available to all First American agents. It's a very nice feature, a good tool for the agents to reach out to their customer base. You can customize the information. You can put your name on there, logo, company information. If you can't get out of the office, it's a great way to reach out to your customers. If you take a look at that, it's a great tool. I think you'll find it a great feature, and I'm sure that you'll find something in there that will fit your needs. The second one is agency verification letters. If you've ever gotten a call from a lender customer saying, hey, I got a First American commitment here, I need verification that you're a policy issuing agent of First American, you can go on now to AgentNet under the service tab, and you can provide that letter to them. The third one is if you weren't able to attend the last webinar clearing possible mechanic names, good news is it's now available in AgentNet under the content library. The information is recorded, the handouts are there, and the video is also there. It was done by Tom Cantola. I think it would be a great refresher, or if you missed it the first time, please take a look at that. He did a wonderful job on that presentation. My next one is the enhancement to AgentNet. Great news for you that get locked out of your AgentNet accounts. Instead of having to call the help desk now, you'll be able to reactivate your account and without calling the help desk. I'd like to thank you for allowing me to come down here and talk a little bit about AgentNet. If you have any questions or need assistance with any of the information that I spoke about, please feel free to reach out to me and I will help you. If you need assistance, and Scott Morosic is also an account manager, you can reach out to him as well. He'd be happy to assist with the information. Thank you.
Thanks, Jody. I appreciate you taking the time to come down here and talk with us and enlighten us on the AgentNet enhancements. I'll run through the hot topics for this month real quickly, of course, starting out with TRID because it seems to be on the front boilerplate. Recently, the Association of Mortgage Investors sent a letter to the CFPB spelling out three major areas that are frequently occurring as a result of the new TRID rules. The first area of errors is the loan estimate defects. They're finding that there's missing information on the LE, like lenders' names and addresses and incomplete information. The numerical calculation, they're finding errors on the LE. For instance, the itemized loan costs don't match the total loan cost. There's closing disclosure defects is another area, again, missing or incomplete information. No closing date, settlement agent is missing, seller's names and addresses. The loan cost table, which includes fees for services, are not being disclosed to the borrower. And most importantly, the 3-day waiting period is being ignored. The third area is technical and minor errors such as rounding and decimal points, abbreviations. They don't want you to use CPL or FedEx or PASS. They want you to spell out the entire name. The full letter is included in the handouts to the newsletter that's attached to this. The second area is fraud awareness. I hope that some of you were fortunate to listen into the ILTA webinar on wire instruction fraud. This was presented by the FBI, and most of the information presented in the webinar can be found in the 2 public service announcements that are in the attachments to this month's newsletter, and also at www.ig3.gov. Be on the lookout for our newest underwriting communication regarding access over railroad right-of-ways. There's lots of good information in there. And of course, if you have any underwriting questions, contact myself or Marty Can. And Jody, you want to talk about the next agent webinar that's coming up?
Absolutely. Make sure you mark your calendars. There will be a presentation on May 18th and 19th by Marty Can on commercial and residential endorsements. An email invite will be forthcoming, so watch your emails and mark your calendars, and hopefully you'll be able to attend our next webinar. Thank you.
Thank you for attending this month's webinar, and we'll see you next month.